Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. Today's video is this no makeup look. This is kind of the look that I throw on my day off when I'm just running errands and I just want to feel a little bit more put together. It's kind of a nice dewy natural look. It's supposed to be, like I said, a no makeup look. So if you guys want to see what I use and how I got to this look, just keep watching. Hit that subscribe button down below and let's jump into it. This is a really simple look. Obviously it's supposed to be kind of like a no makeup look. So I'm going to start out with my primer. This is the Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer. It's going to give my face kind of a glowy, dewy look. So I'm just going to take a good amount of that and I'm going to work it over my whole face. This should just kind of give your face that glowy, natural shimmer. Look gorgeous. And then I'm going to take, for a little more highlight, the Tarte Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter. This is in the shade Stunner. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that, not a lot, just a little bit. And I'm going to focus that on the high points of the face, basically where you would typically put your highlight is where I'm going to focus that. So up around the temples, a little maybe on the below the brow, of course my cheekbones. And I'll put a little bit on the nose, but I don't want to go too ham on the nose because my nose is already kind of an oily, greasy mess. So, you know, limit that. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Stay Naked, oh my god, I can't say it, Naked concealer. And I'm just going to kind of spot conceal here. So any thought that I've got some crazy hyperpigmentation or acne going on, just going to go and kind of spot those few spots with the concealer. Ta-da, you look beautiful now. Then I'm going to take just a really small brush that I have already used with foundation or product, and I'm just going to buff those products out really nicely. You don't want any edges or lines, you just want it to kind of be a nice, smooth, clean look. Using a brush is gonna be what gives you that really nice blended look. If you use a sponge, I don't feel like it blends quite as well as a brush does. So even there, I already look a lot cleaner, a lot fresher, a lot less crazy, but I still have quite a bit of red pigment in my skin that I don't love. So I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade, what is it, Linen. So it's one of their really light concealer shades. And I like to use my finger to apply this. So I kind of warm the stick up on my finger, get a good amount, and then I work that under the eye. This, I just feel like using the finger really warms that product up and melts it into the skin before you blend it out. This is going to help cover up any of those dark circles you may get under the eye. Then I'm going to take that same brush that I just used and kind of buff that product out, really work it into the skin and blend out any edges. Then, sticking with the matchstick and the same brush, I'm just going to kind of buff it over the edge of the product. Just kind of coat that brush with the concealer or the matchstick. And then I'm going to go and I'm just going to kind of buff it around my face. This is such a quick, easy look. I mean, we're like about halfway done and we've only been working on this for a few minutes. Like, it's such an easy little process here. Now, this is not a full coverage look, obviously, because you want to look more natural, more clean, more fresh than a full coverage look. You want to look like you're not really wearing makeup at all. But you do still want to make sure you work down the jawline a little bit. Alright, so once you feel like your skin's looking pretty good, pretty flawless, you can go ahead and set that aside. And we are gonna set it, I am anyways, just because I feel like I have an issue with my makeup transferring if I do not set it. So I am gonna set real fast, but I'm not gonna go in with a heavy hand. I'm just gonna be using my Coty Translucent Airspun Powder. This will give us also a little extra coverage on the face, and I'm just gonna go in with a super light hand and just work that product, especially up under the eyes, because that's where I crease a lot. You don't want to go in with an extreme mattifying setting powder. If you have one that has a slight shimmer to it, or kind of is designed for a dewy look, that would be perfect. Everything I have is pretty much a super matte finish, so I'm just going in with a real light hand with my Coty Translucent. So I want to add just a little bit of color into the face. So I'm going to go in with my Laura Geller Baked Blush in the shade Tropic Hues. And I'm going to use an extremely fluffy brush. And I'm just going to dip into this product pretty lightly. And I'm going to work this over the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to kind of work it up over the bridge of the nose a little bit. This is going to kind of give us like that sun-kissed, natural look. You know, you've been out in the sun all day and you kind of have a little bit of sunburn, to be honest, but it's just kind of cutesy and natural looking. That's kind of what we're going for. So just a little bit. I mean, you can go a little heavier on the apples of the cheeks if you want. I'm keeping it pretty light, not going in too heavy, because I do have quite a lot of natural redness in my skin to begin with. So something pretty light. Then I'm going to use my Kylie highlight in the shade Quartz. This is a really soft glow highlight. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it in my usual areas. This is just going to add a little extra glow to your skin. Little extra dewiness. And I chose this highlight because it is so light and subtle. You don't want something that's going to look, you know, not very natural. I'm going to put a little bit on my chin, which I don't always do, but today we're going to. Now, we're basically at this point done with the skin. Like I said, it's such an easy look, but I am going to go ahead and do my lids real fast. And I'm just going to take, this is the brush I use for pretty much all of my crease shades on a day-to-day basis, and I did not clean it off, so whatever product is left on there is what is going to get buffed into my crease. There's probably not a lot. It's going to add just a little bit of dimension into those creases so you don't look super flat. But like just a little bit, like you can't even hardly tell that I have any shadow on, but it just gives that nice little bit of dimension, little put together look. And then for my brows, I'm going to take my brow brush, which I haven't cleaned off either, and just kind of run it through my brow. Whatever product is on there will kind of just seep into the brows a little bit, fill them in just a little more. But I'm really not filling in my brows because I don't want my brows to look dark, you know, or too heavy for my, you know, natural looking skin. I just feel like I need to because my brows are so sparse, especially this one over here. Just needs a little help. I'm going to take just a tinted brow gel. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow. And I'm just going to run a little bit of this through my brow hairs. This will also kind of darken up any light patches without getting too crazy. And look how much better those brows look already. My brows are not the same shape. I mean, naturally they just aren't. It's just kind of frustrating, but it is what it is, you know. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my setting mist. This is the Morphe Continuous Mist. And I'm just going to give her a good spritz down. Then to finish off the eyes, I'm going to take my NARS Climax Mascara and give them just a good coat. wear falsies every day, then lashes would be perfect for this. I don't wear falsies every day unless I'm doing a full glam. So I'm gonna skip that step and leave it with just the mascara. So the last thing I need to do is do something to my lips. You can either put on in like a light pink gloss, something with a soft tint. Sometimes I just line my lips. But today, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use the ColourPop Glossy Lip in the shade Atta Girl. This is just gonna give my lips a nice glossy shine. It doesn't really have much pigment to it. Alright you guys, and there you have it. This is my super simple no makeup look. This is what I wear a lot of days when I'm just running a few errands and I want to look semi put together, but I don't want to go into all the effort of doing a full face of makeup. So this is it. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you think down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you can come back and watch more of my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Bye.